Hello, pile number one. Pile number one. Today we are going to make a reading about your second child. So it's going to be a second child this time. We already made a reading for your first child. If you haven't seen this video, I'm going to put the link in the description, so you will be able to see it there again. And now we are going to take some cards to see how your future child is going to be. So we are talking about the second child. And if we are going to be lucky, very lucky, we are going to also receive a gender of a child. I'm going to move a little bit everything, okay? So that we can fit one more card without any problem and that you can see everything out there. I'm going to take two of these. And I'm going to take two of these. And this one. Okay. Let's see your cards, pile number one. So we have the Death, we have Four of Wands, beautiful, we have Seven of Swords, we have Six of Wands, and we have Request. Down here we have Codependency, we have Pay Attention to the Red Flags, we have a Five of Chalices, and we have the High Priestess and Eight of Swords. Okay. So we have really different cards here. I hope that everything is visible. I think it is. And I think that we can now dive into your reading, pile number one. So with this Devil reversed, I can say that this second pregnancy could be planned, okay? So I have a feeling like this could be something that you and your spouse had scheduled, like you wanted a second child and you definitely, you know, planned how and when this is going to happen. You said, okay, we are now ready for having this second child and we should now start working on it. So I don't see this second child being made spontaneously, you know, like just came, it just happened. I see it as a planned pregnancy over here, okay? And with the Four of Wands, that is also something that I connect with this, that you have enough resources, enough money, safety, you know, like maybe you moved into a bigger house, so you are planning to move into a bigger house for the bigger family, but anyways, everything in your life is going in that direction, and this is why you and your spouse are deciding actually that you can, you know, like make your family bigger. So you are deciding to go on the second baby. Your second baby is going to come into a very beautiful environment. So it's not going to be one of those situations when things just happened and you are not ready and prepared. It is going to be fully welcomed by everyone, because everyone will know that they are arriving. And the conditions are going to be there. So you are going to have everything prepared, even more than much more than you had with your first child, to say. So now the character of your baby, it is going to definitely be a little bit first of all, what I see here is that your baby is going to be very loved. So everyone is going to just, they will not be able to wait for this baby to come, you know, like it will be so expected. And when it will be born, since it will be born, we are going to go through a little bit, you know, character traits and to talk about how it will be in a character. Your baby is going to be very interesting in a nature. With this Seven of Swords here, I see that your baby will love to hide things from you. So it could be that they just take a remote from the TV, you know, or something like that, or your shoe, you know, or some parts of your jewelry if they you know, they get their fingers over it. And this is a very young phase of your child. So this is what we are talking. They are really a small baby, toddler. So they already, you know, like have motorics and everything. They are not that little baby that just got out, you know. So yeah, they're going to do those kind of things, but not in any kind of sneaky or evil way. It is just a childish nature. And they will have that tendency to hide and seek, you know, like, for example, they will also love to play that game as well. But I think that your baby is going to hide many things in your place that you will have struggle finding. I don't know, this is definitely what is coming through with this card. So what I wanted to say with this card is that since this is the second baby, I have a feeling like your baby is going to also you know, hide things from your first child. And it is with this Six of Wands here, I have a really strong feeling of a dominant character. So this baby is going to be very dominant already as a child. And it could be that it would be a lot of competing with your first child, or simply competing for their rights, you know, like how children need to put boundaries and they are all the time fighting for their rights with siblings. But I have a feeling like this child is going to be quite more dominant than the first child. Also, you know, with this Six of Wands, the child will have to get what they want. So with this request here, you know, I also feel that your child is not going to be easily satisfied. If you buy them something, they will want something else. If you give them something, they will want more. They will have a little bit tricky character concerning that. But at the same time, it's a very strong character in them. So when they are going to grow up, probably they're going to be somebody who is, you know, conquester, somebody who sees what they want and they go and get it. So this type of character, you know, you can already see when they are small, and this is definitely what I see in your second child. With this codependency, I see this very, 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 very tight connection with you. So I think that this second child is going to be quite dependent, you know, codependency maybe, like they will have to be attached to you. It could maybe be that you will have a more privilege to spend more time with this baby than you had the privilege and the possibilities and options to spend with your first baby. So this is also what I see in this Four of Wands, because the it's like maybe you will have this time really opportunity to stay home with your baby and to simply just enjoy the time and growing up. Maybe with your first baby you had to go to work, or you had to do other obligations you had, and you could not be there fully, you know, like 100%. But with this baby here, we definitely feel that you're all the time there, all the time present. And this is why this little bit codependency relationship could be created between two of you. However, with this, pay attention to the red flags. I think that at one moment you're going to wear this, you're going to see some signs, and you're going to see that that is not contributing to you or your child. You will understand that you also need to move away, you know, to leave more space there. And to simply, you know, you want to breathe and your baby needs to breathe, and you are going to make some kind of reorganizations in living, so that your baby do not, you know, develop some kind of unhealthy habits, you know. So this is definitely something that I see. It is normal. I mean, the babies are very attached to their mothers, and sometimes also to their fathers, of course, depending, you know, the relationship and personalities and compatibility. But however, mother is there from the start, and this is definitely a very important figure for majority of people who are privileged to have mothers. So with this Five of Chalices here, that is exactly what I was saying. So your baby is going to be very very disappointed with everything. Like what I say, you take them out for a trip, but they are a little bit, you know, no, they don't want trip, they want something else. And or you give them a little car or a little doll, depending the gender. Yay, 5 minutes, and then I don't want. And it's not actually that all kids are like that. Some kids are like that, some kids are not like that. Your kid is definitely going to be very hard to satisfy. So you will have to find some kind of let's say individual systems to keep your baby happy, in the way that maybe they will not react on material things simply. Maybe material things itself, like objects, like toys, that will not be their thing. And that is also what I feel with this high priestess here. I feel that your baby will want to more spend time with people. And for them, it is going to be more interesting, more fun to be with other kids or to be with even grown-ups rather than spending time with playing with toys. So this is why we are receiving this some kind of like, I would say, not being satisfied with anything that they receive materialistically, because they are not the type. They actually want human touch. They want a human closeness and so on. This is something that they enjoy way more than playing with toys or any toys that you are going to actually buy them. With this high priestess, like we could say that it will be sometimes difficult to reach their mind. They will keep a lot of things within them, and they are more doer than talker. So if you will observe your second child, you will understand that they do more than talking less. So through their action, you will be able to actually understand them and understand what they want and how they feel. They will show you. They will not tell you, they will show you. Okay. With this Eight of Swords here, I have a feeling like sometimes they will feel helpless about small and little things. That is because of their character. It could be that they cannot solve the puzzle, the fast as they want, or they cannot come to some kind of conclusion, or they cannot simply, like put the ball in the goal, something like that, like there is some kind of action and task they need to do, and they want to do everything the best, the fastest, simply they want to be the best. They have this nature. And then when they don't do it in their own expectations, there could be some kind of frustration. So with this child and with this character, you will have to put a lot of focus to help them not to be too self-critical, because already in the young age we develop this feeling that if we don't succeed in something how we imagine it needs to be, then we feel like a failure later in life. So this will be something that with this child is going to be necessary to give them a lot of approval, a lot of love, a lot of confirmation that they are good enough, that they are good enough, that they are simply good enough. This is very important with this character because, like I said, if they receive enough support and confirmations in childhood, then they grow up in a very healthy people who are simply very healthy competitive, like they are successful, but they get their success in a very healthy way. But if they don't receive this dose of parenting that it is very necessary for this character, then they can develop a lack of self-worth, which will lead to very unhealthy ways of gaining a fortune or gaining a good career, like literally going over the bodies just to get the goal. So this character is very specific. It is very interesting. It will be very fun to be with them, and every day is going to be something new, some kind of new interesting thing that they are going to surprise you with. But like I said, as a second child, they are going to have a totally, completely different life than a first child, and you will have to learn how to cope with it. Pay attention to the things that I said to you that are important concerning their growth, and everything is going to be super fine. Pile number 1, this is your reading, and your kid is really, really cute and really beautiful. We can just now see the gender quickly, and then we are going to end this topic for you. So let's see what we receive concerning the gender, if we can receive any kind of answer of the gender. Let's try. Please let us see any kind of information of the gender. Let's see what we received. Beginning, start, and renewal. No need to worry. That is all beautiful signs. And we received 10 of Cups. Yeah, so in my opinion here, we really see this this beautiful girl shining here. She is in the center of attention, and in my opinion, what I feel intuitively, this could definitely be a girl But of course, take this reading with a grain of salt, salt of grain. This is a general reading, so have that on your mind always. You don't need to worry. So whatever gender it will be, it is going to be exactly what you want. That means that it's going to be a very beautiful baby, very happy baby. This 10 of Cups is one of the most positive cards in the deck. Beginning, starting, and a renewal means that with this baby also there will come a new stage, new step of the life. And this is also what I saw in the beginning with this new start, maybe new house, new place, maybe new town. I'm not sure, but some kind of new phase of life will begin with this child here. Part number 1, it was a beautiful reading. I'm very, very happy to have this reading for you. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that it gave you a lot of clarifications and clarity of thoughts and everything that you needed as additional informations. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe or like or share, whatever. If you want to follow my second videos that are coming next, I would be really, really happy to have you around. And for everyone who already there, I want to say a big, big, big thank you. Thank you guys so much. You are the best. And I see you, I hear you, and I read you. So you are always there, and you are always in my heart too. Have a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are, and see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Today we are doing a reading about your second child. We are going to talk about your second child's character. We'll try to reach the gender if we are going to be lucky. I hope yes. And we are going to see how it is the overall atmosphere around your second child. I'm going to take a little bit more cards there so that we can dive in your reading fully ready. We already did your first child reading, and this reading you can find also on my channel. I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can find it more easily in the case that you have not been watching that video. And with this one we are going to take a few more oracles, and then we are ready to go. We will see what the cards will be, how generous they will be today, what kind of information we will be able to receive. I hope that we are going to receive a lot. So let me show you your cards, pile number 2. We have 8 of Swords, we have the Hermit, we have the Sun reversed, we have King of Cups reversed, and we have Transition. Here we have separation, unrequited love, we have 9 of Chalices, we have the High Priestess, and we have Judgment. So these are your cards, pile number 2, and let's start with your reading. So with this 8 of Swords here, I can tell you that the moment when the baby will come, it's going to be very spontaneous. It is going to be a moment when you actually did not expect it to have a second child. And you will feel somehow, you know, like it will be a shock. It will be positive, but it will also be a shock. Like, what now? What to do now? I have a feeling like you will be in the position where maybe you will think, okay, but we need more money, we need more resources, we need bigger house, or we need more space, or maybe it will be very soon after the first child, or it will be a longer big period after the first child. So maybe it will be a bigger gap from your first child and second child, and that is why, you know, this feeling of what now is going to appear, you know, like, so your baby is definitely going to be wanted, and you're going to have this baby. Of course, it's going to make you happy. But you will be in the situation that is not going to be ideal. And that is something that, you know, you will have to sort out. With the Hermit here, you are definitely going to be in a very, very good psychological, mental, and emotional state at that moment. So you're not going to be lost or chaotic. You will know exactly what to do, how to do, where to do, because with the Hermit, we know the truth. We are following the truth. You're not listening outside forces. You know, we are not influenced by others. we simply feel and know the inner truth. And with this truth, we are, like it's like a compass for us. We know where we are going. So I can tell you that this situation will be sorted very quickly. You will find a solution with this hermit. You're going to go within yourself and you're going to find the best way how to actually have this baby and to have everything that it is needed to, for its growth and for everything that is needed for, raising a child. So let's dive a little bit more into your baby's character, how your baby is. So when your baby is going to be born, I can tell you that they are going to, I have a feeling like, I have some kind of feeling that your baby is going to have maybe a sensitive skin. They are going to be, maybe they will be born a little bit earlier than the term. Okay, so maybe they will be born a few days before, or maybe a week before the date that they told you. And at the first stage of their life, they are going to be very sensitive, because with this sun reverse, I have a feeling that they're going to be very sensitive. You will have to put a lot of care on them to protect them, and everything is going to be fine again, just they will need a little bit more care. They will need a little bit more care for the first time after you bring them home. So I have a feeling like they're going to be sensitive. They're going to be sensitive on the light. They're going to be sensitive on the sun, on the heat, on the cold. They're simply going to be quite sensitive because they're going to be very small. But you are going to receive all of the instructions needed, and you're going to do everything that it is necessary to protect them and to do whatever they need so that they continue developing. But this is something that, of course, it's a part of I know many people who had babies a little bit before term, and everything was fine, of course, just they needed to put a little bit more focus on some details like this, for example. I can also tell you that the character of this baby is going to be a little bit shy. They are going to be quite inside of them when they will be small. Of course, we are talking about small baby toddlers. And with this Knight of Cups, they are not going to have reverse. We are not going to see a baby who is showing, like emotions very in front. So they are not going to be somebody who just come to you and hug you, or they're going to be quite reserved. They will always check out the situation before they come. They will never come to somebody directly, to greet them or to hug them, because they will always somehow kept themselves in the background. Okay, so this will be a type of personality that is going to be cautious. So they're going to firstly observe the situation, the people, everything, and then when they feel comfortable in their own time, then they are going to approach, then they are going to smile, then they are going to shake the hand, then they are going to hug, and so on and so on. So this baby has simply their own timing. They are not extrovert in personality, so they will have to have their own timing. So be aware of that. With this transition here, I have a feeling like this is also that transition, like in very small, when they are going to be small, they're going to be like this. So they're going to be very shy into themselves, quite introvert personality. But then they're going to transit and quite, quite rapidly, how they're growing up, they're going to transit into something different, into something which is quite independent. With this separation, I have a feeling like they will want to be quite independent, like have their own, be their own, do things by themselves. Like I want to choose my own clothes. I want to put clothes on myself, like, while here was like, you were choosing everything for them. You were doing everything for them. Like, please put these shoes on me, like if you're mom, if you're dad, please mom, please dad, put shoes on me. And here is, I can do it by myself, like this, this type of feeling that I'm receiving. So when they will be very small, they're going to be very easygoing because they're going to be a quiet child, but then they're going to transit into this, you know, like a very independent person who wants to separate themselves concerning things. They want to do the things in their own way. They want to go where they want, even like a children, you know, like I want to now play in another room, and then they go in another room and they play, you know, those kind of things. They are still small things because they are still a small child, but character is there. With this unrequited love, I have a feeling like they will definitely ask for love. They will ask and search for love, but they will do it in a very specific way. So they will not ask for love in emotional way, like telling I love you or tell me that you love me, you know, those kind of things. Like, do you love me? Do you love me? You know, asking for this verbal confirmation. And I don't feel that they are going to also in this stage that they are going to seek for physical, you know, to search a lot of hugs, a lot of kisses. I don't think so, actually. I think that because of this independency card, I think that they will want to receive love through some kind of approval. So they will search for your approval. So they will do things, and then they will always, with a pick of their eye, they will look how you think, how you see, what you think about it, what you feel about it. And this child here will need a lot of support. So they will not ask for it, and they will not show that they need it. But this child will actually need a lot of approval from your side. Like, you're doing good. Yes, it is very good. You did this right. You didn't did this right. They will also ask for critics so that they can, you know, develop themselves. But they will also want to do things on their own. It's interesting character because I see the person, little child, that already is a person, showing us that they want to show you, they want to show you that they have their own, you know, control. But at the same time, in the background, they are watching all of your reactions because you're very important to them. With 9 of Chalices, this could also be a personality of a baby that is going to start playing with something and stay playing with that thing for a long time. They could, you know, like, I don't know, you ask yourself, what the heck they're doing for hours, you know, with that thing? I mean, they already did this. It could also be a movie or a cartoon that they are watching on repeat. Like, you know, they're all the time, it is the same cartoon, it is the same toy, but they're all the time, you know, like repeating it. And this is interesting because it's like it's never boring to them. It's like they see always something different and they can do it on repeat a lot. And with this High Priestess here, I have a feeling like they have the inner universe, you know, inner universe. They have so many things within themselves that they will not express, that you will not always know. And you will have to observe them to see, you know, like with this Judgment card, you know, like you will have to, just like in pile number 1, this is a personality that doesn't talk much. It is more doer, action. So they will, you know, they will do things. So you have to always pay attention to what they do, not what they say, because they will not be somebody who is going to express themselves much. They're going to be somebody who is going to always show you through actions and through activities who they are, what they want, what they need, what they feel, and so on. So you will always have to have some kind of open judgment towards them to actually catch where they are. And yeah, I wanted to also open cards for gender, if we are going to be lucky to receive it. I hope yes. Let's see what is there. I want to take 3 cards so that we can see what is there connected with the gender that we can pick up. Let's see. This is a Knight of Swords. There is something better. Enjoy. Well, here I must say I see both, in a way both. I could say that what goes out, what comes out is definitely a girl, so it's a female child. But also with this Knight of Swords, it's a little bit, you know, like tricky. It could also be a boy. It could also be a boy. I think that for majority of you it's going to be a boy because we have a Knight of Swords. but for many of you, it's going to also be a girl because it has that flavor here. Joy, and there's something better. I have simply a feeling that that this child, I don't have a specific, you know, like gender that I can say it's going to be 100% boy or 100% girl. So here I'm a little bit indecisive, but like I said, if we would go strictly over the cards, we would say that it is a Knight of Swords and that it is a boy. But the flavor of girls is also there because this is a general reading, and I assume that we are picking a lot of different energies around here. So it will be how you feel, you know, like how you resonate. Listen to your intuition, listen to your own soul. Your soul has the answers of everything, and your soul recognizes the truth always. So just follow it. What doesn't fit, leave it, move. What fits, take it, you know, and nurture it so that it can grow. This was your reading, pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed it, that you receive a lot of clarity and everything that you actually expected from this reading. I'm very happy to have this reading for you. If you're not a part of this channel and you really love this video, please make sure to subscribe or like or share so that we have you around here with next videos. And for everyone who already there, I want to say a big thank you, guys. Always, I'm grateful for everything you are doing, and I see you, I hear you, and I'm definitely noticing your comments and everything that you are doing to support me and to support this beautiful channel that I'm trying to grow and grow and grow for you. I wish you all the best and have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. See you very soon with the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Today we are going to make a reading about the second child. So we are going to do the reading about the second child, and we already made the reading about your first child. And if you don't remember the reading, or you haven't even listened to this reading, I'm going to put the link of it in the description so that it is easy for you to see it. And today's topic is going to be the second child. This is something that many of you requested, and now I definitely felt the need, I felt the energy that we should do it, so I said let's go, let's do it. Okay, so we are going to pull a little bit of more cards to try to seek and receive a lot of answers or details. You know, more we have, more we can talk about actually. This is something that reversed, so I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take the one that was glued next to it. And I want to take one more card for you guys. Let it be this one, and we can move to your reading. Don't worry, I'm going to a little bit move everything on the left so that you don't have any problem with seeing. We have a Strength card, the 7 of Wands, Magician, Ace of Pentacles, and Revisit. And on this side we have Past Life Relationship, Chemistry, Page of Chalices, the Star, and the 3 of Cups. Beautiful cards, pile number 3. So let's dive into your reading. First of all, with this Strength card here, because these are the cards that I'm reading as a beginning, like how it's going to be for you when the baby is gonna come, the second baby is gonna come. And I can say that with this Strength card reverse, you're going to be in some kind of phase that where you are not going to be fully you. Maybe it will be that you will discover that you're pregnant after being sick or having some kind of problem with health, and then you're going to discover that you are pregnant. I have a feeling like that will absolutely not affect the pregnancy, but I have a feeling like you will have to take care of yourself and you will have to pay attention to your health more than usual. I have a feeling like everything is going to be fine, but your second pregnancy is going to be a little bit different than your first pregnancy, maybe because of this that I just said. However, I also feel that everything is going to go without big struggles, because we have this Seven of Wands reversed, which show us that everything will go in its direction, and there will not be actually problems in pregnancy or in delivering your second child. Just like I said, the second pregnancy is going to be a little bit different. Maybe you will have to do more adjustment to it, or simply something was before this pregnancy, some kind of illness or sickness that make your organism a little bit more weaker, but that will not be in any kind of way blockage for having this a second child. As I can see, everything is going to be well, and now we can dive into your child's personality. With this Magician here, we see that your child already, as a small baby, it is going to have some kind of tendency towards technology, okay? So they will want to touch the phones, tablets, TV, anything that it is connected with technology. So that will be very, very, very drawing them. And everything, like for example, watch or anything that has any kind of mechanism or it's digital, they are going to be drawn to. And I also have a feeling like a baby, since they are very small, they are going to be also that small, like small baby, they are going to catch very fast what they need to do on phone, or how to turn on something, how to switch off something. And it is just, like beautiful. It's like they're going to be very talented for tech. You're going to notice that. So we're talking about small baby, like a toddler, like in growing. With this Ace of Pentacles here, also, I have a feeling like your baby is going to be very drawn to a shiny object. They will want everything that it is metal. But this is also somehow connected with technology, because all of the technology is metal form and it costs. So also this could be that they will really love this kind of gifts, or playing with this kind of expensive, let's say, toys, which are not toys at all. But what can I say? Your child is going to be really, really attracted to that. And they will more enjoy playing with those kind of things than, like going outside, for example, in nature. That is their character. And that is also, the part of this digital age. We love it or not, it is a part of our everyday's life. And this is also something that, of course, it is present with our kids. So with this revisit here, I have a feeling like maybe you have some kind of place where you go to vacations, or where you go to the village or to the sea, like everyone, some people have some kind of place that is like for their vacation place where they go oftenly. It could be maybe some kind of house from a members of the family that you're visiting or something, but it is somewhere in the nature. And I have a feeling like this will be a very, very interesting place for your baby. Your baby is going to love to go there. Maybe it could be a visit to somebody, like maybe when you go to your parents or to your parents-in-law to visit them, maybe this will be some kind of place in the village or outside of the city, or a little bit on the side. Your baby is going to love to go there, because the nature there, atmosphere there is going to be fully different than anywhere else, and they're going to really enjoy this place. I have a feeling like they are going to feel really secure there, and they're going to love spending time there in the nature. But when they're home, they are going to be more focused on material things, like I said, technology or those kind of things. With this past life relationship, I have a feeling like your child and you are deeply connected. And for everyone who are here believing in karmic connections and past lives, I can definitely say to you that I see here that your child already was in your life and you already had some kind of relationship. So we're talking about the second child. You will definitely feel this bond, and this bond will have a different flavor. You will feel this connection, and you will notice that it is special, that it's coming from other world. It's like almost you're going to know them even without knowing them. And this is not connected with being a parent. There is also a specific connection of just being a parent, but this is even a little bit more than that. So this connection is going to be really specific and deep. With this chemistry here, this is exactly what I'm saying. So you are going to have a very bright, very strong intuition for your child. And your child is going to also have a very strong, bright intuition by itself. So it's going to have like a feeling when something is going to happen, or when somewhere they don't need to, they should not go, or something they should not do. They will have this inner guidance that will somehow guide them towards a good goal, but it will also be connected to you. It's like almost, I feel like they're going to feel you as their compass deep inside. And this is something very specific, very interesting that it is coming through. With this page of chalices, I see that the personality of your child is going to be very warm in nature. They are going to be very kind, very warm. They are going to also, they will want to show emotions openly. So you can expect that they will be a very tactile person, somebody who gives love through hands, through hugs, through kisses. Somebody who literally come physically to show you love and expresses love, and also verbally. So not only physically. They are in all kinds of ways very soft soul with a very good heart. And with this star here, I can also feel that they are quite unique. They will have some kind of talent that they are going to be very good at. And with this, I cannot ignore that it is connected with technology. I have a feeling like since very young age, they are going to be little genius in something connected with technology. You will not even believe that your child, so small, can master some things that even maybe you will struggle with. So these are some signs that we see that they are going to be a little star already as a kids. Now, how this will develop and what it will be in the future, now here we don't see it, but like I said in the previous readings, maybe we are going to do also readings about your children as grown-up people. We will see what will be the interest for that. With this Three of Cups here, we also see this very friendly nature. So whoever comes into your house, they are immediately open. They are coming to greet. They are coming to hug. They are very open character, and they really feel comfortable in the company of many people. They are not scared. They don't feel angry. They smile a lot, and they are very bright spirit. So they have that quite, easy and gentle nature within themselves. And I think that they are going to be quite easy child to manage, to parent. They're not going to be a problematic child to handle. So let's now see if we can receive, and I hope yes, that maybe we could receive the gender of the child. I will try to take 3 cards, and then we are going to see if we can somehow read the gender. In the first pile, it came really clear. In the second pile, it came half, a little bit unclear. Let's see what we are going to receive here. In your pile number 3, so we have transformation and completion. No need to worry, beautiful. This card already popped up. And you see we have 7 of Pentacles. So again, we didn't really receive the gender. It can be both. With this card even, it could be twins, okay, for somebody. Because we see 2 figures, boy and man and the woman, which could depict that we have a boy and a girl. Okay, so this could be twins here, and with no need to worry. I would again go back to this situation. So if this pregnancy starts a little bit shaky because the conditions are not perfect, don't worry. No need to worry. Everything is going to be okay, because we have this transformation and completion, and we see that everything is going to transform in a very positive way, even if it doesn't seem so at the very beginning. So don't be afraid. Don't be with any kind of, fear that something bad will happen or that something bad could happen. Just follow your feeling, and you see this wonderful being that you're going to bring to this world is going to be so big reward to you. And it's going to be a beautiful addition to the already family that is already there. Pile number 3, this was your reading. It was a very beautiful reading. I really enjoyed it a lot. I hope that it gave you more insight into your second baby and how it's going to be, what it will be, their character traits, and how to cope with it. this baby is going to need a lot of physical attention, so a lot of love, a lot of hugging, cuddling, kissing. Pay attention to these things, because this is something that your baby is going to react the most. And if you give them that, what is necessary, they are going to grow into beautiful individuals, or we can even say babies, because now we see that it is probably, we are talking about twins here. Take everything with a grain of salt, because this is a general reading, but however, we see the cards are very beautiful, very positive, so many good and positive confirmations around here that I'm really happy to deliver. If you are new to my channel and you love my videos and you like this one specifically, you would want to see other ones, please make sure to like, subscribe, or share. I would really love to have you as a member of my community. And for everyone who already there, I want to say big thank you, guys. I see you, I read you, I love you. You mean really a lot to me, and it is very beautiful to see you around on every of my reading. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for everything you are doing to help me to grow this beautiful channel for you. I wish you all the best wherever you are. Have a beautiful time, and see you soon with the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. Pile number 4. Welcome to this reading. This is going to be a reading about your second child. This is the reading that you have been asking for, because I already made the first child, about your first child. And then many of you said, we want second child too. So I said, okay, when I will have a feeling like it is the right timing to do that one, then we are going to do it. And this is the reading right now. So about that other reading, first child, if you haven't seen it yet, then I'm going to place a link in the description, so you can go there and check it out. And now we can tune into the second child reading. We're going to take 2 of these, and I'm going to take one more. One of these. Yes. Let me now show your cards, pile number 4, and let's see how we can arrange them in a good way so that you see everything. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Blank card and Freedom. Down we have Deception. We have heart-to-heart conversation. We have Queen of Chalices. We have 4 of Wands, and we have 7 of Cups. Okay, so pile number 4. With these cards, we are going to start about you. So how this baby even came. I mean, what was the beginning of it all? So I can say to you that you are going to decide to have this second baby because your wealth situation, your monetary statement is going to become better, very good. You know, like with this Ace of Pentacles, it is some kind of promotion of your job or your spouse's job, but it is some kind of money that it is coming, bigger money that it is coming, okay, your way. And this is when you are going to decide, now we are getting this bigger payment, or also maybe you inherited the house or some kind of place where you can live, and then your spouse and you decided that you will add another baby to your family. This is something that you have been working for hard, and it is something that you have been wanting. So I see that this has been prepared for a long time. I see somebody working very hard. Maybe the job was hard, or somebody was working very hard so that they could have enough money, enough resources to have this second baby. And this could be your spouse as well, you know, like this could be both of you working on the same goal, but however, you know, the work paid out, and you are coming to this point where you can actually plan addition to your family. So this second child is coming to you both. So now to dive into the second child, let's say personality, how they are going to be. I can say that they are going to be a very emotional. So with this 9 of swords, we can see that your child, when it will be small, we are talking about, like toddlers age, they are going to be very emotional, very sensitive. So if you are going to, like be talk a little bit louder, they're going to cry. Or if you are going to be a little bit more rough, that you're not really, really, really gentle, they could feel rejected or they could feel hurt. So they will have a very specifically sensitive nature when they will be very small. And also with this blank card, I can say that they will be quite unpredictable in nature. So they are going to be a child that you don't know how they are going to react. That is exactly what I see here, like this hypersense type of personality. You don't know how they're going to react, if they're going to be super happy about something or they are going to be actually super sad. They are quite unpredictable. So even if you are taking your child to see, for example, some kind of show, you don't know if they are going to really, really like it or not. Like they are not having logically predictable behavior, I would say. So they are quite, like unpredictable. With this freedom, we can see why is that like that. They are very free child. They feel free. They feel free to do how they want. They feel free to feel how they want. This is a very good thing, because then we can see that they have full freedom to become and be what they are. So you are letting them to actually develop themselves into a being that they need to become, which is very beautiful from your side. However, also that freedom has also other side, and your child could sometimes abuse your way of raising them with their deception, in the way that maybe, there could be a situations when they are going to, like, small things. They are going to like lie that they didn't do something, which they did, or they're going to accuse your first child that your first child did something that they, actually done. Or, those kind of things. Or they would break something and then they would say, no, it was not me. Or, like some kind of silly lie, like, I don't know, bird came and it fell down or something like that. So this child is going to have this this part of its character that it will always try to cover up the traces. It will always try to maybe, but just as a child, to blame maybe others. So this is something that we are having here, like heart-to-heart conversations that you will have to have with your child constantly. You will have to teach them that they need to take responsibility for their actions, and that it is not nice and good to actually do these kind of things, that nothing bad will happen, and that they can be honest and open and always say the truth, that nobody is going to punish them for truth. And this is something that will be a very important lesson to this specific child, because if they don't receive this kind of, let's say, seed, if you don't put the seed in them while they're small, they could grow up in somebody who is afraid of saying the truth, somebody who always have to modify the truth, hide something, put something aside, and that is very unhealthy type of behavior. So to actually help your child to become a pure-hearted and to always, be brave to actually express the things how they are and how they see them, they then you have to simply from time to time sit with them and teach them that those kind of patterns of behavior are absolutely not acceptable, and that is not something how they should go and do. So with this Queen of Chalices, we see that their nature, their deep nature, is actually warm. They have a very good heart. They are good. They are a good person. And already as a child, you are going to see that they are generous. Maybe they are giving their toys to other kids. Maybe they are very interested how other kids are. Like they are not selfish. They are not showing this selfishness here. And also for Wands, we can feel that they feel very safe, very, very secure, and that their favorite time is spent with both of you, with both of parents and her or his sibling. So they want to be as much as is possible with the entire family. And I think that that will give this child the most security, the most stability concerning emotions, and so on and so on. With this Seven of Cups here, we also see that this child is very creative. They have a large imagination, and they will probably do or have hobbies that are connected with creativity, maybe with singing, maybe with music, maybe with art and painting, drawing, anything that is connected with the imaginary world. They could maybe even invent stories. That is why, they have this thing also in their nature, because they have a really large imagination. So they have a skill to quickly camouflage the truth, because we see that they are quite intelligent with this freedom as well, and this unpredictable card. We see that this child is quite intelligent child. So with all this being said, we can say that your child is very warm in nature, like I already mentioned, but actually what it gives the most stability to them is that family time. So make sure that you have this family time, that you organize some kind of trips or gatherings where all of the family is going to be on one place, or if it is possible to have one meal per day where everyone is going to sit and eat together. This is going to be something that this child is going to appreciate a lot, and they are going to create a healthy, again, very healthy world of imagination. They're not going to run to the imagination because this child has tendency to run into its imagination when the things are not how they want it to be. So it is very important to keep this, let's say, balanced, and to observe that your child do not, escape too oftenly in this world, because later maybe they will have difficulties with facing the reality if this is not balanced in the early childhood. So this would be the character of your child, and now we are going to take 3 more cards where we are going to try to receive a gender of this child for this reading. So let's see what we are going to receive. I'm going to take one of these, and I'm going to take one of these as well. Let's see what we are going to receive. I hope that it is going to be a very clear message. Acceptance and polarity. Wait. And the death. Okay. So with that here, I definitely feel, I definitely feel some kind of male energy. I have a feeling like this would be a male. This would be a male, and I don't know why, but it is just coming through. And with this weight, acceptance and polarity. Yeah, polarity is here, and acceptance, because they're interesting. They have many worlds within them, with this imagination. And with this weight here, I think that you always need to give them a little bit of time. This is also because of this freedom here. You have to give them a little bit of space. You cannot push this character, and you cannot rush this character. You cannot tell this child what to do, because you always have to give them at least a sense of a freedom. They think that they have a freedom, and then they are going to actually give the best. With the Death card, I mean, it is also very connected with this blank, unpredictable part of the character. And I have a feeling like it is a male, because, I don't know, it's just coming through. I have a feeling like it is a male. It is a boy. So we are talking here about boy. But take always everything with a grain of salt, because this is a general reading. And of course, we are touching a lot of energies around here. So always listen to your intuition. Always listen to your soul and follow how you feel. Never push anything and force any kind of reading on yourself. So if you like my readings, dear pile number 3, make sure to subscribe to catch another ones, or like or subscribe, anything that will give you some kind of benefit of listening other videos that I'm going to produce, and helping me to make more of this for you. For everyone who already there, I want to say big thank you. Thank you so much for being there. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm very happy to have you around. I read all of your comments. I listen everything that you're saying, and I'm observing everything that you are doing. I'm really grateful for your support, and this channel is really beautifully growing thanks to you. I want to wish you all the best, and have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. See you very soon, pile number 4. Bye.